Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos on lesson content.
Got no place to be, got no place to go. Come hang out with me on the Mr. Flanders Show.
Hello, ladies and gents. Mr. Flanders here, back at it with you guys for another round of Saxon Math. Today we are looking at Guided Class Practice 124A. All right, we're going to kick things off with our first question. Michael has 269 pennies, and Willie has 185 pennies. How many pennies do the two boys have all together? Now, if you guys remember, what have I said about the word all together? What does that mean? Yes, it means to add. So you will notice in my little workspace here, I have already written the two numbers. I have not written a sign though, because I was waiting for everybody to tell me if I'm adding or if I'm subtracting. But since a lot of you said that I am adding, I'm going to put the addition sign. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to add these two numbers together. Oh, quick note though, real quick. I do understand if you are in Google Classroom, this space is not working for you because I haven't set it up and I don't want you guys to worry about typing and all that stuff. So if you can, please have a scratch piece of paper to work out the problem with me. Okay, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and break this problem down. We've got 269 plus 185. Those are the pennies that Michael and Willie has. We're going to add them together. 9 plus 5 equals 14. So I'm going to put the 4 here and regroup the 10. We've then got 6 plus 8, and that equals 14. And then we're going to add that 1, and that's going to be 15. Okay. And then we've got 2 plus 1. Okay, 2 plus 1 is 3, and then we're going to add this extra 1 here, and that would be 4. Boom. So we know that Michael and Willie, with all of their pennies together, have 454 pennies. Fantastic. What we're going to do is write our number sentence and then our answer. Our number sentence starts off with 269. We're then going to add 185 pennies. And we're going to equal 454. Good work, everybody. Good work. And then, for our answer, we're going to write 454 pennies. We've got to make sure we're writing that word in there, guys. Fantastic. Fantastic. Go ahead and take a second and catch up. I'm going to take a drink. Okay. Number 2. Write a mixed number to show how many circles are shaded. Well, we were doing this last week, guys, and we've done this before in class. If you'll notice, our circles here are all completely shaded. This one is split into 4s, okay, or quarters, depending upon how you want to look at it. I know this because we've got a line going down here, and going across, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. Okay, so what we can tell from this is we've got 1, 2, 3 whole circles and one that is going to be a fraction. So we're going to start writing our mixed number by using our whole number first. And our whole number is a number that would not be a fraction. And our whole number would be how many circles are shaded in completely. And that would be, again, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to write 3 here. And then we're going to look at our circle right here. Okay, what would be our numerator and our denominator? Well, our numerator is the spot that is not shaded in. So we see that 1/4 is not shaded in. So we're going to write 1, and then slash, and then how many spots are there total? That is our denominator. 1, 2, 3, 4. So our mixed number would be 3 1/4. All right, fantastic. Go ahead and take a second and finish that up. Excuse me. All right, let's go ahead and look at number 3. Number 3 says, draw a triangle that has a right angle in the box. Now, this is going to be a bit tricky because automatically everybody is going to want to draw a triangle like this. But this triangle does not have a right angle. I can tell because I cannot take a piece of paper and stick it properly into any of the corners. It just wouldn't fit, okay? It's not working, guys. It's not working. Okay. Now, the great thing is all my friends doing this in Google Classroom already have a triangle drawn in this box that has a right angle, or a 90-degree angle. And that particular triangle is called a right triangle. What we need to do at home, if we're working in our paper packet, is make a right triangle. So please follow along as I show you how to do that. I'm going to start, first we're going to cross this off, we don't need that one. First we're going to start by making a line down. Then we're going to start, or continue rather, by making a line over. Now you'll see this kind of looks like an L a little bit, right? Next we're going to take this and we're just going to make a line down, just like that. And then you'll notice I can easily take my paper and make it line up in that corner. We have made a right triangle that has a right angle in it. Now what I would like my friends in Google Classroom to do is use your drawing tool and make your own right triangle. So you guys thought you were getting off easy because I already put a triangle in this box, but nope, I need to see that you guys can do it yourself, so please draw one for me. Okay, as we're finishing that up, we are going to move on to number 4. And keep in mind, I've put this reminder in just about every lesson, but if you do need to pause the video to take a moment to finish up, please feel free to do so. I will not cry about it too much. But for now, I'm going to move on to number 4 because we are working with an array. And I'm really starting to like these arrays, guys. These are really easy because they basically give us our answer right there in front of us. All we have to do is count the squares. It's an easy way to do multiplication. So we got to label this array. We've got our columns and our rows. Okay, so our column, we got 1, 2, 3. And then how many do we have across? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my goodness. And it says, write a number sentence for this array. Okay, so we're going to write a full number sentence, not just the 3 and the 10 this time, but the answer as well. So what we're going to do is write 3 times 10, or 3 by 10, equals what? Well, there's an easy way to do this, guys. Instead of counting all of the squares this time around, what we're going to do is we're just going to count the rows. Okay? We know that this top row here is 10. Well, we can count by tens, guys. So let's try it. 10, 20, 30. So 3 times 10 is 30. Boom, baby. That is another one in the bag. All right, now I want you guys to remember that for when you are doing this on your own, because this is an A side and a B side assignment. While you were finishing that up, I'm going to move the sheet up a little bit so we can see everything else that's coming along. Okay. This is a pretty quick lesson, guys. We're already almost done with it. Number 5. Number 5 says, draw a pictograph to show how many tiles of each color are in bag A. And now, if you guys remember, a pictograph is basically just a graph, but with pictures. So you'll notice in bag A that the color red has 6 tiles, blue has 3 tiles, okay, and yellow has 12 tiles. So what we need to do is make the tiles over here on this side. But our little key right here tells us that 1 square equals 2 tiles. Okay? So that's why I've not drawn 6 tiles in the red area, because it says 6 tiles here, but I only need to draw 1 square to equal 2. And so I've done 2, 4, 6. That's how I'm showing 6 tiles here. Okay? So we've got our tiles here for red. For our blue, we need to show 3, which I've already done by making a full tile to represent 2, and then a half a tile to represent 1. That is 3. And then for yellow, you'll notice it says 12. We need 12 tiles. Okay? Well, I have not drawn 12 tiles. Instead, I have drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to count by 2 6 times, and let's see if that tells us how many tiles we have. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay? So each tile equals 2. I've drawn 6 tiles. That actually equals 12 tiles all together. I know it can get a little bit confusing sometimes, guys. Try to follow along, though, as much as possible. All right. Let's now take a look at the second part of our question. If you take 1 tile out of the bag without looking, which of these colors are you least likely to get? So that word least, well, that means what are we most likely not going to grab? Okay, it's the best chance we will not grab this color. So what we need to do is look at our tiles here and see which one has the smallest amount of tiles, and that will tell us what we are least likely to grab. So if we look at yellow, yellow seems to have the most tiles. There's a really good chance we could grab a yellow tile. If we look at our red, red's got the second amount of most tiles in the bag. So there's a possible chance we could grab a red tile as well. And then we've got blue. Okay, there's a really small chance we would grab a blue tile. Okay, because there's only 3. So I think out of all 3 of our colors, red, blue, and yellow, I think we would be least likely to grab a blue tile. What do you guys think? Yes, it would be blue because it is the smallest number there. We'd have a better chance of grabbing one of the other colors that has more tiles. So we're going to write blue. Okay. The next part asks for us to name a color it will be impossible to get. So if we look at our 3 colors, red, blue, and yellow, it's possible to get any one of those colors if we stick our hand into a bag and pull out a tile. We could get any 3 of those colors. But what color would be impossible for us to get? Okay, green could be impossible for us to get. I heard somebody say pink. We can't grab pink because it's not listed in the bag. Okay, pink, green, orange. Was that one of our colors? Nope, it's not up there. So any one of those colors would work. Any color that is not listed here. I'm going to go with the color pink. Okay? You may pick your own color that is not listed here. And as you are finishing that up, we are going to move on to our final 4 questions of this worksheet. Okay? You'll notice that we have 2 addition and 2 subtraction, 2 of which deal with money. So this will be interesting. Let's go ahead and look at the first question for problem 6. We are doing addition. Always look for your signs. So we've got 6 plus 4. What is 6 plus 4, everybody? 6 plus 4 is 10. So I'm going to write the 0 there. I'm going to regroup our 10 there. So now we've got 5 plus 8. What is 5 plus 8, everybody? Yes, that would be 13. 13 plus that 1 there is 14. So we're going to write our 4 from 14 Regroup our 10. Now we've got 5 plus 1. What is 5 plus 1, everybody? 6. So now we know that 556 plus 84 is 640. Fantastic. All right. And as we're finishing that up, I'm going to draw a dollar sign here off to the side, because you will notice we are dealing with money in this question here. Okay, starting on our right side, we've got 1 plus 9. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you guys the totals. We are adding together $5.21 and $3.79. Okay, and you will notice that our dollars are on the left side, and then our cents are on the right side of the decimal point. And the decimal point here is what separates our dollars from our cents. Okay, now let's take a look at 1 plus 9. 1 plus 9 is 10. Okay, so our 0 there, our 10 there. 2 plus 7 equals 9. And then 9 plus 1 is, again, it's 10. So we put our 0 there, our decimal, and then we're going to regroup. 5 plus 3 equals 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. Okay, so we now know that $5.21 plus $3.79 equals $9. Okay, now we're moving on to our subtraction problems. Okay, here are our subtraction problems. Our first one is 380. Take away 142. Let's start on our right side. We've got 0, take away 2. Well, if I have 0, can I take anything away from that? Nope, not right now. So we're going to have to regroup. So this 8 becomes 7, 0 becomes 10. So now we have 10 take away 2. That equals 8. Then we've got 7 take away 4. Well, what is 7 take away 4? That is 3. Then we've got 3 take away 1. That is 2. So 380 take away 142 equals 238. Fantastic work. And as you are finishing that up, I am going to put our money sign there, our dollar sign there, because you will notice our last subtraction problem is dealing with money. Yay, money! All right. We've got $6.90 taking away $2.36. So let's start with our 0 take away 6. 0 take away 6. Well, what is that? If I have 0, can I take 6 away? No, I cannot. So we need to turn this 0 into a 10. So I'm going to start by crossing this 9 out, turning it into an 8, and transforming this 0 into an awesome 10. Now, we've got 10 take away 6. Well, what is 10 take away 6? Okay, 10 take away 6 is 4. Fantastic. Then we've got 8 take away 3. What would that be, everybody? Yep, that would be 5. I'm going to bring down my decimal to separate my dollars from my cents. And then I've got 6 take away 2. 6 take away 2 is what, everybody? 6 take away 2 is 4. Boom! $6.90 take away $2.36 equals $4.54. Fantastic, everybody. Okay. Well, I think that is about it for this worksheet. Remember, this is an A side and a B side worksheet. So A side is with me. B side is on your own. There we go. And I do want to point out one thing real quick before you guys get running. For number 3, it says draw a shape that has 4 right angles in the box. Now, you'll remember when we were doing A side, we drew a right triangle that had a right angle in it. In order to draw a shape that has 4 right angles, all you have to do is draw a square or a rectangle. Okay? So at home, draw a square or a rectangle in this box here. If you're doing this in Google Classroom, use the line drawing tool to do the same thing. Okay? That is all the help you're getting from me for now, unless you reach out to me on Class Dojo or Flipgrid. Otherwise, that's it. I'm done. Finished. Blah, 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 blah. That is it for me, everybody. Please, please let me know if you need help. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next part of our lesson for 124. Stay safe. Stay crazy. Hello, ladies and gents, Mr. Flanders here, and we are rolling on with lesson 124. Right now we are looking at our class fact practice 124A, and you will notice it is multiplying by 3. Okay, I am not going to go over this entire worksheet. I am going to go over a couple of the questions with you guys and then set you loose to work on A side and B side on your own, as we would normally do in class. Let's look at our first question. 3 times 3 equals what, everybody? I don't know, Mr. Flanders. Oh my goodness, well, let me help you. If you remember, when you are multiplying, you are making groups, okay? So, for 3 times 3, you will do a 1 group of 3, a second group of 3, and then a third group of 3. So we've got 1, 2, 3 groups, okay? Now, all we have to do is count our tallies here to get the answer. Let's go ahead and try that. We're going to start at 3. We've already got 3 here, so we're going to move on. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what is 3 times 3, everybody? Well, that is 9. Fantastic work, guys. Our next one, 3 times 9. Okay, that is a pretty big group that we have to make. We're going to need to make 3 groups of 9. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to start with our first group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my goodness, look at all those tally marks. That's a lot. I'm going to make my second group of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then lastly, my third group of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 1, 2, 3 groups of 9. Let's go ahead and count them to figure out what 3 times 9 is. Okay, we've got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 3 times 9 is 27. So we're going to write a 2 and a 7 right there. Boom. Okay. That was a huge one, guys. Oh my goodness. Terrible. But if you guys follow the grouping rule, you should be able to get 100% on this worksheet and on the B-side worksheet, okay? A couple reminders before I get going, though. You'll notice on this worksheet, you've got a couple of 3 times 1 questions and 3 times 0 questions. Please, please remember, if you are multiplying by 1, ever, you cannot really do that. Anytime you multiply by 1, it's always going to be the other number. So 3 times 1 would just be 3. Okay? No need for grouping, no need for tally marking. It just says you have 1 group of 3. That's it. And then, if you're doing 3 times 0, Well, that's super easy. You can't multiply anything by 0. So it's just going to be 0. All right? Okay, guys, that's it for me. I hope everybody does really well with this lesson. However, if you do have any questions, comments, or concerns about it, as I always say, please feel free to reach out on Flipgrid or Class Dojo. I want to make sure you guys are getting the help you need to get these worksheets done. Okay? Otherwise, I'm going to wrap it up here, and I will see you all in the next lesson. Stay safe.